5.5 now to go. Third period, they're down by 1. Circling it out in front. One-handing it. James comes up. He knocks it out of the zone and takes a hit. He battles in front of his own bench. Goes back for Biddlecom. Biddlecom knocks it ahead into the zone. It's picked up by Zimmerman. He can't clear it. Perez tees it up. He had the far side, but couldn't locate home. Oh, and a big collision there. As Biddlecom goes back for the East team. It's sent around behind the wall. Picked up there at the blue line. And Faulkner walks away. Poke check just enough where he loses a stride. Hart tries to knock it forward. It goes into the Orchard Park end. Just kind of floated out into the neutral zone and inside the east end. Here's a shot. It goes wide all the way around the boards. And a good break here possibly for the East team as Borzik tries to get it. He can. It goes back to the blue line and out of the reach of Hart. And Militello comes to help out. Militello plays it off Hart and out of play.
Well, with Seneca, he's just pressuring and pressuring, pressuring. They're starting to get to the point where they're getting frustrated and they're banging the bodies around. And it looked like earlier, like you said, Militello may have actually, I don't know if you want to call it accidentally, but he did go underneath the goalie's legs of Ryan Brennan and took him out.
He just happened to lose his footing as he was sliding into the goalie.
Yes, you might say that, but it looked like he did get a little bit of the better of Brennan right there as he's trying to upset the goaltender because they have not put the puck by him as late this period.
Shift down in the neutral zone, picking it up for the East team is Simmons. Simmons can't get by Miller. And they let you go in the corner, big hit there. Into the one more time, and here comes Orchard Park. Cross ice pass for Bukite. Bukite fakes the shot, takes it to the right. Sends it across. It goes wide all the way around. And Miller tries to backhand it, but the East team recovers. There's a backhand pass. Simmons has it on the right side. Oh, and a good hit there. A good defensive play by number 16, Zielinski. Kept in by Militello. He'll leave it there, walking right in. Oh, and mishandling at the last moment. Now Doring tees it up. It goes off the glove, and once again, lucky glove for Ryan Brennan.
And Orchard Park doing the things they're supposed to do. They're playing a physical game in their end of the ice. The puck's coming to the front of the net, and again, you've got the goaltender Ryan Brennan covering up the puck and slowing the game down.
And let's join Rob Lucas.
And we've got the Secretary of Super Sunday, Ron Nowakowski. Long day for you and a lot of people today. Talk about the manpower and what goes into this for Western New York and high school hockey.
Well, it takes a lot of hardworking individuals that dedicate a lot of their time, not only just on this event, but also throughout the course of the year. We have 9 committee members that take time out of their busy schedule. A lot of them are coaches as well. We have to go to meetings to discuss what happens on this day, as well as what took place yesterday with the breakfast. And we keep looking every year for more volunteers, and you know, we get help today. But during the whole year, we just rely on each other to pull through, and you know, it's kind of becoming old hat for us now, but it's still a very long day, and it takes a lot of work from a lot of people. Don't realize what does happen behind the scenes, and that's okay as long as they see the great product we got out on the ice right now.
Well, great product. We had one game going to overtime, and this one, we may be here for overtime again. In fact, he just predicted this game would go into overtime, and he's got 3 minutes for another goal to be scored for that to come true. You're on the line now, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, it would be nice. It'd be a nice way to end the day to see 2 overtime goals. And, you know, it just adds excitement for everybody here. It makes our job that much more fun. So,
congratulations on another great Super Sunday. We'll go back upstairs.
And Rich, I think a moment ago, you said you were hoping for overtime.
Well, it's a game that's been very exciting, at least for West Seneca. Has been pressing and pressing. This is the first time the puck's been down in West Seneca's east end of the ice.
And Orchard Park finally getting some pressure. It's the captain, Miller, sidestepping a couple checks and dumps it deep for Dimitrov. Dimitrov on the back end of the point. And Boyd, I don't know what he was shooting at, but he did hit the sign crafter sign. And coming back the other way now, Doring headmans it. It's a one-on-one for West Seneca East. Sidestepping and having difficulty is Pilot. Takes it to the back end, sends it out in front. And the puck deflects off Bukite, and he corrals it, but does not get it out. Goes back one more time for Boyd. Boyd takes a look, and he's able to get it out. Looks like an icing call here. And I guess that'd be a good definition of a wide shot, Rich.
Yeah. Well, I think he was just trying to miss the forward who was coming out at him, which is a good job by him, because you have the lead right now. It's the one thing you don't want to do as a defenseman. And you've seen it earlier in one of the games here today where a defenseman hits the shin pads of one of the offensive forwards, and they go down in a breakaway. And having the lead 2-1, it's one of the critical things that a defenseman does not want to do, is hit the opposing forwards in the shin pad and give them a chance to go down on a breakaway.
So trying to be a hero with possibly the game-winning goal and player of the game, and then allowing one late would not be what you want to do there.
That's right.
In any event, the East team pressing, 2 minutes to go here in this third period. They're down by a goal. They keep sending it in front of the net, but nobody home. Oh, and taking a run there, number 10 for West Seneca, Lou Perez. Took a little bit of a run, and looks like he knows that the referees are going to let the players decide this one. It's sent back into the Orchard Park end. The James has it. He takes the bump from Kulajansky. Militello, nice one. He sees it up and a shot and a glove save by Brennan.
A little bit of action going to the front of the net is Tim Nowak, and Simmons for West Seneca East getting frustrated driving for the front of the net as a shot comes from Militello, and Ryan Brennan makes a nice glove inside as Militello lets the shot go to the far corner. Picks up a nice shot, and Simmons in front of the net, battling it out with the defense, and Nowak, the assistant captain, going out with the Orchard Park assistant captain in front of the net. So a little bit of a frustration on the side of the West Seneca East as they are having trouble trying to get any kind of puck past Ryan Brennan today.
I'm thinking out of 26 shots, at least half of them have been glove saves.
And they have been very good saves for him. He's not leaving any rebounds loose. He's been covering everything up. He had one goal earlier in the game, was a nice play by West Seneca to put the game tied. But since then, nothing's happened for him.
And here comes Bukite. Here's a shot by Miller. Tries to one time, it does not get it through, and away comes Doring for the Trojans. His pass goes to Faulkner. Faulkner cannot get by Zimmerman, but it's dumped deep by Biddlecom back for Faulkner behind the net. Nice move out in front. Tried to play it off the pad of Brennan. Was unable to do so, and now Biddlecom tries to send it out in front, and he can't. Miller sends it around the wall. Pinching in will be Doring. Both teams battle. Faulkner has it. Tries to take a shot. That gets blocked by Zimmerman. Here's a shot by Perez that gets deflected over the net. The net is empty. We're under a minute of play. 6 attackers out there for the East. Goes back to the point. It's kicked in by Militello. It's down deep. Zimmerman has it off the glass and gets it out. Here comes the empty net. Go by Bukite. Shot score! Orchard Park seals the deal.
Oh, you have Matt Bukite. He gets Justin Bukite. He gets the puck outside the zone with the goalie out of the net. He's able to step up just inside the blue line and sends the puck into the open net as Orchard Park takes a 3-1 lead with 42 seconds remaining, and the West Seneca East fans litter the ice in disapproval.
I guess that's one way of looking at it.
I don't know if you could call that a backup goalie, but he must have graduated back in the 50s.
Well, in any event, there's more cans out on the ice that are in Dave D. Stahl back at Adelphia.
Well, I think one of the assistant coaches donning a jersey, Quaker jersey. Here comes the play. Nice play by the defenseman. Rifles it off the board. Doring not able to keep it in, and Justin Bukite able to send it down the ice and into the empty net. As Orchard Park takes a 3-1 lead with 42 seconds remaining, and we'll have the little bit of a cleanup crew trying to clean up the ice as the West Seneca East fans in disapproval litter the ice with debris that maybe they thought they would have been thrown on the ice with a win from West Seneca East.
Well, Rich, now that it's almost all have been decided here, I'm going to go with Brennan for my choice for player of the game.
Well, you couldn't have asked me first. You had to go to him, huh? Yeah, Brennan, he's a standout in the game. as he makes great saves. And